It's the wonderful time of the year. Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome to 2025. Happy New Year to everybody. If this is your first time stopping by, thank you for coming. I hope that 2025 is already starting off on a good note for you. It has started well for me and I hope that it's the same for you. So I know this is the beginning of the year. It's the time where we reflect on what we did last year, what we want to do different in this new year, and those little impacts that we want to make in this new year. It's the time where they say new year, new me, all of that, where we write our resolutions and those beautiful aspirations that we have for the new year, which is 2025. So I have a big question for you. It's a question that I take very personal, and the question is, did you also make plans for sustainability? How do you want to help the climate? How do you want to join the global efforts to fight against this climate change? I'll give you 10 seconds to think about it. Did you factor in climate change into all of your plans in this year? So if you do not factor in climate change into all of your plans for this year, this is where you belong. Make sure you watch this video to the end. I'm not going to even judge you, but just know that that's not how things are supposed to be done. So my last video in 2024 was a video that highlighted the climate events that happened in 2025. It showed the numerous disasters that happened everywhere in the world in 2024. So now we are entering 2025. We are going to hope that climate change doesn't get worse. We want a better future for ourselves. We want a better planet. We want to save the planet, right? How do we actually save the planet if we don't make plans to save the planet? You see those headlines that we saw in 2024, the flooding, the droughts, the hurricane, the thunderstorm, and everything that happened in 2024. They were not just headlines, they were not just written words, they were people's realities. I mean, people were affected by these climate disasters. A lot of lives were lost, a lot of properties, countless amounts of money was lost due to the disasters. Different families were displaced and separated, and all of that gory story. So it is very important that we don't just continue business like we always do. If I ask you in 2024, did you make any plans for sustainability? I'm sure you didn't, or maybe less precisely, many people did not. I did not. But I decided that in this year, I'm going to be different. And I'm enjoining you now to also make plans to be different. So in this video, we're going to be talking about the things you can do to help the climate or be a part of the global effort to combat the whole climate change thing that we've been talking about. Use those beautiful legs that God has given you. Make sure you walk over short distances. According to research, one singular way that an individual can contribute to climate change is transportation. The transportation sector accounts for a significant percentage of global greenhouse gas emissions. So you can choose to walk short distances, and that way you're not just saving the planet, you're not just reducing pollution, you're also helping yourself, you're saving money, and you're keeping fit, which is most important to us. So why don't you look at it as a win-win-win situation? You save the planet, you save some money, and you keep fit. So another thing you can do to save the planet is think sustainability. Say no to wastage, say no to waste lifestyle that is not sustainable, and most especially single-use plastic. Say no to the use of single-use plastic, because records have shown that every year 8 million tons of plastic are sent down to the ocean. Now imagine a whopping 8 million tons of plastic right there in the ocean. And that also supports the report from the United Nations that says that by 2050, there will be more plastics in the ocean than fishes. Now take a minute to think about that. Do you know what it means to have more plastic in the ocean than fishes? I mean, that's a huge record to break. And for us to not let this happen, we need to act fast. we need to cut down on how much plastic waste we generate. And one way to do that is by cutting down on single-use plastic, and most importantly, the 3 R's: reuse, reduce, and recycle. I believe that if we adopt these 3 methods, we will definitely reduce the amount of plastic waste that we send over to the ocean. Another thing to do in 2025 is to cut down on unnecessary purchase. You don't have to buy every single pair of shoe that is in the market. The reason we have so much waste we generate in the first place is because we buy, and buy. We always overconsume. How about you cut down on the number of things you buy in this year? And even when you have to make purchases, how about you look out for products that are organic, products from your local environment, and all of that? This singular action will actually help you to cut down your own carbon footprint. The reason I'll keep buying this waste bag is because they are made from recycled products. They are made from recycled plastic. So I want you to look out for products that are actually made from recycled plastic. And that is one way you can unconsciously or maybe consciously contribute to this fight against climate change. Remember that every cent that you spend, every money you spend, is a vote for the kind of planet that you want to live in. So make sure you choose wisely. Another thing I want you to do in 2025 is to embrace energy saving habits. Yes, you heard that right. Embrace energy saving habits. Consume less power. When you're leaving your house, make sure you put off all the lights, put off every electrical appliances that are not in use at that time. Make sure you also use appliances that are energy efficient, and also don't waste water. This cannot be overemphasized. The rate at which people waste water, it is concerning. Make sure you don't waste water. Conserve water, right? I mean, there are people that even without access to water, and then you have access to water and you are still wasting water. It is absolutely bad. Don't do that in 2025. Another thing you can do is to walk in nature. Be connected to nature in one way or the other. Go out, go to beaches, go to parks. Just be in the farm, be close to green. It not only helps to save the planet, it not only helps to cut down on pollution or emission or whatever it is, it has a way of also keeping us healthy. So why don't you embrace these habits in this new year? The summary of everything is that you should treat your environment with respect. What you would not do to yourself, don't do it to the environment. You wouldn't like someone to throw trash on you. You wouldn't like someone to just slap you and walk away and all of that. And if you cannot tolerate that, how much more the environment that sustains our life. So make sure in 2025 you treat this environment, you treat this our planet, our beautiful planet, with so much respect. And the last of all, which is the most important of all, learn about climate. Make sure you learn about climate. Make sure that you understand why there is climate change. You understand the causes of climate change, how to address the problem, the kind of lifestyle that can help to fight the global climate change and all of that. This is very important because climate change affects everyone. Even before climate change, climate is something that affects everyone, and so everyone should learn about it. If we are saying that we are fighting against climate change, we are looking for sustainable solutions, sustainable lifestyles that can even help us to adapt to the change in our environment and all of that, we need people who are learned, people who understand the factors that drive these changes and all of that. How do we fight climate change if we do not have knowledge of the battle that we are fighting? Make sure you learn about climate change, the causes and all of that, which is why I'm also here, which is why I've created this channel, to teach people about climate, to bring climate lessons to you in the simplest form ever. And I will enjoy you to subscribe to this YouTube channel because I will be giving out more tips on how to live a sustainable life, how to adjust to different changes in our weather and climate, and all of that stuff. I know that fighting climate change might look overwhelming, but I want you to know that every single step that you take, every single step that I take, and every single step and action that we all take in this community definitely counts towards that future that we are hoping for. So make sure you're not discouraged even in this work. And the good thing about these steps is that they are not really taking so much from you. They are even rather helping you to live a better lifestyle, helping you to save a lot of money, helping you to be healthier. So I see no reason why we should slack on taking up these new steps. If you have somehow been able to incorporate all of these things into your lifestyle, then that's very good. I'm proud of you, I must say, and make sure you keep it up and encourage people around you to also do so. Please leave behind your comments. Tell me how this video makes you feel. Tell me how this video makes you feel. Let me know if you have questions or you have contributions or you have things that can also help us live a sustainable life that I did not mention in this video. I'll be looking forward to reading your comments. Thank you for watching this video to the end, and I hope that these things I have said in this video, you're going to incorporate them into your lifestyle in 2025. Remember to stay safe and stay sustainable.